Hello everyone and welcome to a new video where this time I think that I'm not going to talk about space marines, or maybe I am. I'm not sure if I should consider World Eaters space marines or not, because technically they were space marines. Technically they are chaos space marines, which make them space marines, but I don't know, I will just refer to them as World Eaters. I will omit the space marine thing because I'm not sure if I should. Maybe I should. But anyway, if you want to help me out with it, you can let me know in the comments if I should consider them space marines or not. I think I should. But anyway, that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is that I have to talk about the World Eaters Combat Patrol, and I think that that box is really good. I think it's beyond perfection. I think that it's a really good deal, and in fact I think that it's such a good box that I'm tempted to get one when it comes out. I'm tempted, and I cannot afford to start new armies, but I'm thinking about, oh, it's so good, the miniature selection is so nice, everything inside that box is so, it's new, it's fresh, and it's looking so great. It's the perfect way to start a World Eaters army, but that's my point. I don't want to start new armies, so I will do my best to stay away from that box set, but as I say, it's so good that it's tempting, and I'm tempted, you should be tempted, everyone should be tempted because it's really good. And I honestly think that when Games Workshop make nice decision, it should be nice to support them. And this box, it's a nice decision, it's a really good decision from them. It's not that nice that they release the miniatures individually and then they will release the Combat Patrol with the discounted models in the future, but that's another conversation. Why do I think that this box set is so amazing, it's so perfect? Simple. Two reasons. First of all, the selection of miniatures that they decided, and also something that I would like to talk about at the end of the video, it's the comparison between the World Eaters and the other two Chaos armies that they have their own codex, and those are the Death Guard and the Thousand Sons. But first of all, let's talk about World Eaters. It's nice, okay, because we have a nice HQ. It looks amazing. Why is that HQ looking so badass? And it's also nice that we have this customization, because okay, we have one HQ and we can decide if having Chaos Lord or Lord Invocatus, both of them in Juggernaut, of course, and it's quite nice in my opinion, because this doesn't limit you to get only one of these boxes, because that's the main problem with these discounted boxes, that maybe sometimes there's 1-2 units that they are like, if I get 2 of these, I will have this model that I'm not going to do anything with it. I will need to make some conversion or something to make it work. But in this case, it's okay, because you can make the Lord Invocatus a named character, or you can have a random Chaos Lord on Juggernaut, which is quite nice. And according to they said in Warhammer Community, you can make them, you can set 2 of them in the same detachment. So it's quite nice, because if someone wants to have a big horde of Locorn Berserkers, they will be able to have Lord Invocatus and Chaos Lord, and it will be nice. So that's a good point for the box. Aside from that, we have the the backbone of every World Eaters army. We have 20 Khorne Berserkers, the most iconic unit in the World Eaters. At least when I think about World Eaters, I think about Khorne Berserkers. And here we have 20 of them. 20. Which is good. It's good because it's also nice. You can make 2 units of 10, you can make 4 units of 5, and if I had to build this box, I will make 2 units of 5 and 1 unit of 10. So I don't know, it gives you options, it gives you nice, I think it's units from 5 to 10, I'm not quite sure, I will have to check that, because the codex is not out yet, it has been leaked, but I only saw that, I didn't focus too much and I didn't see it, but I think it's like that. I'm almost 100% sure. And then you have the 10 Jackals, that they are this screen unit that you send them to die, or probably you have them to hold some objective, or you want them to sacrifice themselves for Khorne. I don't know. but it's nice because all the models in this box, they are new, they are freshly new, and you can get them discounted in this box. The selection is quite nice because I really like when they do this, because in these boxes you have one HQ and then you have troops, which is nice because this gives you a very nice foundation to build an army on. And it's nice because, okay, you have this, you have Berserkers and Chaos Lord, either Chaos Lord on Juggernaut or Lord Invocatus, and then you can decide, okay, I have enough troops, I would like to focus on elites, and I would like to have this new 8 bounds or exalted 8 bounds, or I would like to have a lot of Terminators and 8 bounds, and I don't know, you can decide what to do. It's nice because they give you a nice foundation to build on. That's really nice in my opinion. It's a good thing. I really like this box set. I think that they made a good job, and the same that I think that there are some combat patrols that they are discussing or the worst or not as nice as they should. I really think that this one is a really good deal, and I think that everyone that wants to start a World Eaters army should get this box because it's amazing, and when they do good things, we have to show them that we like what they are doing. Another conversation is that they decided to release these units individually before releasing this discounted box set, but that's another conversation. We always can wait a little bit more for the discounted one, so that's not that bad. And aside from the units and how nice they are, I would like to also mention that this box, compared to Thousand Sons and Death Guard, it's in a whole another level. Because let's be honest, Death Guard and Thousand Sons, their box sets are not optimal. They are not the best. They're quite bad, actually. They are quite bad. Those are not the best examples of the units that you want or you should want to start one of those armies. I mean, if you think about that, these armies all have, they have a shared rule. You cannot have more Poxwalkers, Thangors, or Cultists than Space Marines units, either Terminators or Legionnaires, no, or Plague Marines, or this kind of units. Okay, I think in the Death Guard it's also the Possessed, but you don't have those in Thousand Sons. Anyway, that makes that those boxes that are filled with these filler units, basically, they are not that optimal because, for example, Thousand Sons, you have two really good units. You have the Infernal Master and then you have the Terminators. Those are the top tier in the Thousand Sons army. But then you have 20 Sangors. 20 Sangors that you cannot have as 10 and 10, because if you could have 10 and 10, it should be nicer, but you are forced to play with 20, and I have never seen my whole life someone playing 20 Sangors. It's weird to find someone playing 10, imagine 20. And there's not a single unit of Rurik Marines, the most iconic unit in the army. Where are the Rurik Marines? I don't know, you have to get them aside from that, and then you can make a nice force, because you can have the Infernal Master, Terminators, 5 Rubrics, and then 10 Sangors. That's much better, I think. I think that you can do that, actually. I think points-wise you can do that, yes. So it's like, it's not nice out of the box. You will need to get other things. And it's the same with the Death Guard one. But the Death Guard is the opposite, because here you have a nice HQ as well. Not the best choice, but you have the Typhus. It's good. Quite expensive in points, but he's good. Then you have Plague Marines, another character in Elite. slots, and then you have 30 poxwalkers. You can only have, it's the same problem. You will be forced to have typhus, plague marines, the other character, and then 20 poxwalkers, because you cannot field more than that, because you only have 1 unit of plague marines, so you can have 1 unit of extra, and poxwalkers goes from 10 to 20, and they are all easy to build, so they look the same, they have the same pose, so it's not the best. And here it's the same. If you want to make an army out of this, you will have to get something else to play with, because it's the same. It's not that you can have different units, no, you are forced to have a big one, and they are very circumstantial. If you're going to play smaller games to start with Warhammer, you cannot play that in a nice way. It's not the best way. However, with the World Eaters you can do this. You can play out of the box, and it should be nice. So I don't know, it's quite... I got sad talking about these 2 boxes, especially because I like Thousand Sons. But anyway, as I wanted to say, World Eaters Combat Patrol, it's really good. It's a nice deal. If you want to start a World Eaters army, go for it. It's really good, and that's everything that I want to say for now about the World Eaters and their Combat Patrol. So thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.